Welcome to the Michigan Travel Show, a kaleidoscope of stories about the people, places, and events that shape our great state.
Heading into Battery Park City. And right behind me there, the Bureau of Manhattan Community College. The City University of New York, they work together, but there's one of the buildings right there. Bureau of Manhattan Community College. The City University of New York right there. Cool. Some sailboats docked along here. And this is, we're looking the other way now, down towards the other part of New York. Pretty cool. Empire State Ferry boat. And we got a direct view of the Hoboken or Jersey City, whatever it is. They got the big clock there. And then over away, you got a ferry boat going there, but I believe that Great Hall there might be the Ellis Island Great Hall. With the steeple out, of course, there it is, Lady Liberty, New York Harbor out here. Beautiful sight here today with all this beautiful sunshine. Pretty cool. This is a movable dock. It is not piered down. It is a movable dock just connected here. Probably some anchors, but boats pull in and out here to ferry people other places. But it's just connected here and probably some anchors. And like I said, it is a movable dock. That's pretty cool. I'm sure they've been around forever. It's just how it was presented here. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, it's gonna dock. Just see it roll right in here. Docks and the gateway planks just drop right on it. Yep. C Street, New York. Going back and forth all day long. Only way to go. Yep, there it is. They are doing some major construction work here, whatever, right along the front here. But they're building a coastal flood protection to safeguard Battery Park City from future storms and rising sea levels. So we'll just walk over. Oh, there, I guess you really can't be here. They got some crews there, but they really don't want people there. Yes, I don't know, go check. Right from there, as you can see in there, got a fence, but that's where they're doing some major construction to protect Battery Park from the next future hurricane. So it's closed off. We have to walk around it. So, okay, well. And there I see a Staten Island ferry and the Verrazano Bridge, all part of the busy New York Harbor. There's a good-sized boat that's churning its motors. The Sea Streak of New York, Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. That's quite a boat. And I don't know where it's all going, but it's a churn in the water to keep itself in place right there. There's where I just came from, so we're going to walk around and see what goes on. The construction project, a pretty interesting project. They built one of these in New Orleans, but this is the Battery Park City Resilience Project, creating more resilient neighborhoods. This will be accomplished by implementing a coastal flood barrier system designed to protect Battery Park City and parts of Lower Manhattan. As we enter the next phase, you'll see site readiness work across it. This will help prepare for broader scheduled start in spring of 2026. So right here, there's some map, kind of messed up. But anyway, they are starting for that wherever they can somehow keep the water from over-flooding Battery Park. A statue to Maria Francesca Cabrina, who helped immigrant children when she was born in 1850 and died in 1917. So she helped hundreds of kids immigrate to the USA and around the world. Pretty cool little statue. It's been a few years since I was here, but Battery Park City, the Robert F. Wagner Jr. Park. This place is beautiful. flowers. Wow-wee. A little overlook of things here. This is pretty cool. I'm impressed. Wow-wee. This is absolutely beautiful. Yep. Oh, the Robert F. Wagner, I do not know who he is. I see a building there that hadn't been there before. It's all changed dramatically. I don't even remember them building this, but it's been a few years since I came all the way down here to Battery Park. But a beautiful spot here, and it's overlooking the entire estuary from the Hudson. Empties out into the harbor of New York and out to the Atlantic Ocean. Wow, beautiful view for us here. Beautiful evening here. So I'm just checking it all out. And the big, huge buildings behind us. Absolutely gorgeous, pretty cool. The park here right along the bay here, the Hudson River and Harbor of New York, and then this is Pier A. I remember this has been here a long time, and it's even got some, it still has wooden piles, so pretty cool. And we're gonna do a little more walking here. And there's New York, they're fixing up one of the buildings there. Pretty cool. A lot of people be down here on Thursday morning for the big parade that's going to start down here along the Canyon of Champions. Exactly what the building there is, probably a museum, but it's all part of this Robert Wagner Park. Pretty cool, beautiful. Done a great job with it. I'll have to get the main marker for it, but wow, wait, this is impressive. Phenomenal tower they built. There it is. One World Center, One World Trade Center. Wowee, pretty magnificent. Mark's getting ready for the happy 250th birthday for America. Right here, just outside of Bowling Green. We're right outside of Battery. And then the National Museum of the American Indian. Beautiful building, wow. U.S. Customs House. They're in the museum, good thing. Yep, fountain right there, right here. Outside of Battery Park, part of Wall Street area. Pretty cool, beautiful. People here checking it out like me. That's awesome. Yeah, can't beat that. So this fountain park is called Bowling Green. So it's a Bowling Green area. And there it is. Beautiful park, fountain, pretty cool. He wants a picture with the bull. This is the most famous animal in New York. The most famous statue in New York. People are waiting in line to take a picture of it. I love it. It is hilarious. Yep, the most famous statue in New York. The bull. The running of the bulls. This is hilarious. The wild table of love. All the animals hanging out for a dinner. I love it. I love it. The wild tower of love. Liberty they call, and the this boat, and they're getting ready to go over to the Statue of Liberty, loading up, and of course we're right at the tip of Manhattan, lower Manhattan right here, and so that's kind of cool. Getting ready to take off, so that's kind of cool. Secure area, take people over to, as I said, the Statue of Liberty over there. We'll walk up over the steps here. And there it is, New York Harbor. And there it is, Statue of Liberty. And across the way there is Ellis Island. Cool. Cool statue, World War II statue, in remembrance of service men who died during World War II. Eagle clutching the chains, it looks like, but yeah, and kind of a cool statue here. It's all at Battery Park. It's a lot of greenery here at South Manhattan, Lower Manhattan. This is the southernmost point here in Manhattan Island, so just saw the boat take off for Liberty Island and a few other things. Cool. A few years, like I said, since I was last year, but they have put in a lot of flowers and greenery here, and so I find out, just as the Battery, the beautiful, 100% funded by private gifts, so that's kind of cool. Here, I believe this is an old slavery statue in its day, or pilgrims coming into America, all the immigrants. Lots of people getting off the Liberty boat, checking it out. Oh yeah, this was the slavery statue. They brought slaves here into New York and other places. When America first started, people are taking a picture with it, kind of cool. Yeah. There's Lower Manhattan, all the buildings around it. There's the slavery statue I was talking about, and all the greenery. It's all privately funded. And people checking out this. We got a lot of foreigners here for World Cup. And we got the Clinton fort here that I don't think is open, but this was built, I believe, during or the Revolution, before the Civil War. So we'll check out a sign on it and see what it says. This is Castle Clinton National Monument, and it was built, it was finished in 1811. It was built as a coastal waterway fort and to protect New York during the War of 1812. So it's a round building here. It's kind of cool. A lot of foreigners here checking this place out, and they've got another few. It was ceded to New York in 1823. Was renamed Castle Garden until when it served as a public center and theater where public figures, and the structure is the nation's principal immigrant depot with over 7 million immigrants entering the portals, the gateway to the New World. In 1896, the old structure serves as a New York City aquarium. It was created a national monument in 1950. Pretty cool. Well, there's the U.S. Park Police, so I will see about going and see what the situation is. The gateway into it, Castle Clinton. Been used for a variety of things, as I heard. So, that's what it is. Park store open. The Statue of Liberty. So this is selling tickets to the it is. Castle Clinton is just a round fort built in the early 1800s. Kind of cool. And this castle was originally sitting on a little island away from the south shore there. Instead, they filled it in, and now we're all on land. This is all landfill out here. This was all part of the ocean. It was landfill back then. That's what it looked like right there. They got this 3D picture right there. That's what it looked like to start. That's crazy. Yeah. It had a roof for a while. It was, you know, like I said, built in 1811 against a possible British attack and for the Civil War, and became, you know, big park around, it still is. It became the biggest concert hall in the city, elegant interior. 6,000 seats sold out for each of her 6,000 people. It's unbelievable how big it used to be. Wow. And then it was an immigrant center. And then this is what it looked like once they did all the landfill. And this, obviously in 1886, buildings well over 200 years old. Buildings, labor. Yep. So Ellis Island, more than 8 million people passed through Castle Clinton. You know, they've changed the shoreline a little bit over the years. In 18, the large complex closed and a temporary immigration station operated the federal was established at the barge office pending the opening of Ellis Island. In 18, the castle reopened as a New York City aquarium, and they opened 30,000 people came to see the specimens. They added 2 stories to the facade there. They are carrying and safe from demolition. A group of concerned Castle Clinton was designated a national monument in 1950, restored to its original as a fort, and opened to the public in 1975. Well, there's always a history, everything. Fairly interesting. Pretty cool. Kind of cool. They're really promoting this park now. Open for beauty. Battery is wow. Promoting this park in Battery Park. Open for growing. Open for pollinators. Open for farming. Open for volunteers. Open for strolling. Open for playing. Open for discovery. They're doing a great job of trying to promote this park, and it's kind of cool because guess what? They got a garden over here. They're making this an all-inclusive park. You could do a little bit of everything. They got chairs, you could just hang out. Out the Battery Park I've seen, they've done some major changes. It's pretty cool. No doubt about it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.